Over the next few minutes, we will show you how to view and add vendors. Adding vendor records in Accounts Payable involves transferring your existing vendor information to Sage 300 and selecting options that let you process payables more effectively. You use the AP Vendors screen to enter most of your vendor information and to see relevant vendor statistics and current activity. Let's see how to view and add vendors. From Accounts Payable, go to AP Vendors and select Vendors. We'll start by looking at an existing vendor. We can see the vendor number and name, the vendor group code, and the short name. The default value for the short name is the first 10 characters of the vendor name. In the Address tab, we can also find the vendor legal name, address, and other contact information. In the Contact tab, we can view the contact information. In the Processing tab, we can see the account set, terms code, bank code, and payment code. These values populate from the vendor group and can be changed if necessary. You can select the check language and the delivery method. You can also choose to generate separate payments for each invoice. This option comes from the vendor group. In this tab, we can also set or modify the credit limit. In the Invoicing tab, we can see the options to distribute by for duplicate invoices and for taxes. These options are filled out from the vendor group and can be modified if needed. If retainage accounting is enabled in the AP options, you can view and modify the retainage percentage, retention period, and retainage terms for each vendor. In the Statistics tab, you can see the statistics for any given period and year. For each period and year, you can see information for invoices, payments, discount, adjustments, and more. The Activity tab shows the vendor account status, including the outstanding balance and the prepayment amount. It also shows some statistics for the vendor, including the total invoices paid, total days to pay, and the average number of days to pay. In the Comments tab, we can enter notes for the vendor if necessary. If you have made any changes to the vendor record, save the changes. To add a record, you will click New, enter all the necessary information, and then add the record. Now please pause this video and open the document with the exercises. This document can be found in your learning package on Sage University. In order to practice viewing vendors, complete exercise 2 from the vendors lesson. Were you able to review a vendor record? Congratulations! You now know how to view and add vendors.